here we go with today's 5 minutes a day questions that prepare us to ace the GCSE maths exams. So let's take a look at question 1. What we have here is that x to y is 5 to 3, and then y to z is 7 to 10. And we're asked to find what x to z is. So whenever we have those kind of questions, we first need to find a ratio of x to y to z. So what I know so far is that x to y is 5 to 3, and that y to z is 7 to 10. But in order for me to get the ratio x to z, first step is to find what is x to y to z. But in order to do that, these two numbers here should match. So now the question is like, how do we make them to match? So I know that if I multiply 3 by 7 and 7 by 3, I'm going to get 21 in both, and they're going to be the same number. So let's do that. I know that x to y to z would be equal to 5 times 7 is 35. And I have 3 times 7, which is 21. So all I'm doing here, I'm simply changing my ratio from 5 to 3 to 35 to 21. But I'm not doing anything. The ratio is still the same. It's just that I have multiplied both sides of the ratio by 3. So I'm not changing its value. And then we have 7 times 3. So that's the y value, 21. 2, and then my z would be 10 times 3, which is 30. Now that I have y to be the same number, I can combine the two. So I say that x to y to z would be 35 to 21 to 30. And now that I have the ratio between x, y, and z, I can find that x to z would be 35 to 30. But remember, whenever I have ratios, we need to give them in the simplest form. I can see both divide by 5, so this would be 7 to 6. And that's it. I know that x to z would be equal to 7 to 6. So remember, for those kind of questions, best approach is to find first x to y to z. And that's it for question 1. Now let's take a look at question 2. What we have here is Oscar is playing cricket. When attempting to catch the ball, the probability Oscar is successful is 7 over 10. So I can just write the probability of success is equal to 7 over 10. During the game, Oscar attempts 2 catches, and we need to find the probability that Oscar is successful with both catches. So how do we do that? We need probability of success and success. So whenever we have the word n, in probability terms, it means we need to multiply. So that means that I need the probability for him to be successful in the first match, which we know is 7 over 10. But then the probability of success doesn't change for the second match, and I need probability that he succeed in match 2 as well. So how we do that? We just need to do another 7 over 10, which is the probability of success. So I know that the probability of 2 successes, so the 2 successful catches, we have 7 over 10 times 7 over 10. Why we times them? Again, because we need both things to happen. Because we have the end word, which means multiply. So 7 times 7 is 49 over 10 times 10 is 100. So I have 49 over 100, or I can express this as 0.49. And that's it. This is the probability that Oscar is successful with both catches. This is not part of the question, but just to remind ourselves, if we need to find the probability of failure, we know that he either has a success or a failure. So probability of failure would just be 1 minus the probability of success, which here would be 1 minus 7 over 10, which would just be 3/10 or 0.3. And that's it. We're done with the question and with the 5 minutes for today. I hope you enjoy the video, you found the explanations helpful, and please make sure to subscribe to join all the others ACE Your Exam videos.